World, you're listening to Chandler and Rhea. This is Rhea. I got my gorgeous co-host, Chandler.
Thank you.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That is a music break, guys. That was Motorhead. Oh my God.
Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, now my blood's finally flowing.
Well,
oh my
God.
God.
Trying something new. We're going to put our song list and the bands up on the blog. And so people, if you do like the songs, you can go buy their album.
No, it's a great thing that we do on the show. We're totally happy to give our show some media runway for some local bands and stuff. And no, Motorhead is not a DC band, but just enjoy it. Enjoy the rush. Enjoy the rush, guys. Oh, wait, listen.
What, is it Michael Jackson's? Oh, Jesus.
I'm channeling. Oh, Billie Jean is not my lover. Oh, did you hear that? Oh my God, from the mic. Oh. From the mic. You guys. I'm not a medium. I don't pretend to be. It just sort of came right out of the microphone. I gotta touch this thing. Oh my God. Did he hold it like this?
With his glove.
See with his, the glove. See folks, what you don't realize actually is for some interesting reason, all of Michael Jackson's former people are like all here in DC. They're here in DC and they're all here at this studio. This is what Chandler and I run into. So we got, his former manager has her own radio show here on the station. His former publicist is our publicist. So we actually try and be somewhat, maintain some decorum instead of oogling and saying, tell us Michael Jackson stories. Tell us Michael Jackson stories.
They try to keep us in line and decorum, but then we start the show and everything goes to hell.
It's all over.
Kelly, I still want to talk about the Salahis, and this is going to be such a shit show on Thursday. We have to text each other during the shit storm.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
All three of us are going to be right in the middle of the shit show.
Yes, but I've actually.
Wait, is that for us?
Yeah.
All right, so you're on the air. I mean, we actually have someone calling. You're on the air with Chandler and Rhea. Go right ahead. Yes. Go right ahead. You're on the air live with Chandler and Rhea. Okay, get rid of him. This is why we don't take calls.
What was that?
I have no idea.
Oh,
we wouldn't speak.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, this is not a time to call on the show and get shy. We'll break you.
I believe her.
All right, so Kelly, you're going to one event, we're going to another event.
And well, apparently it's the official Bravo show, sponsored event. I'm really curious. The Salahis obviously are going to trump the whole show. Now, Mary Amons, who I've done events with before, and I always go to the district sample sale. That's her baby. They just announced the date for September.
Yeah, I got that.
Always a great event, and I know Abong, who's the boyfriend of Linda.
Yes.
I mean, so there's some good people, and I'm just hoping that these friends of mine don't get just shit on by the drama of reality TV.
Well, and I've already had to make one phone call tonight because if the Salahis don't show up to the event that Ray and I are going to, they're really going to fuck over these charities, and that's you don't piss on a charity. I'm sorry,
especially one that honors our veterans.
So
we don't tolerate that, do we, Chandler?
No, it's not going to work out well.
Yeah, well, who knows? I mean, Salahis are capable of anything, so they may show up even though Bravo may say don't show up.
What's their deal? Is this just classic DC narcissist behavior that they just know how to pull the strings?
Yeah.
Or is this... do you think Bravo TV is actually staging this very quietly to create a controversy?
Look, I don't know anything about Hollywood, but I know that they're really good at PR and getting some buzz before their show. So wouldn't it be great that
You mean the Salahis, not Bravo TV?
Well, it could be... They could be playing in the same sandbox. I have no idea.
They're showing her in the red sari on the commercial, so you know they're...
Oh, yes, they are in the limo.
In the last episode.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be the last episode.
The White House crashing. That's
you don't show your hand that quickly. Yeah.
And Chandler, you and I were talking before, but they were in LA doing the press junket last weekend.
This blows my mind.
There was Mr. Salahi threw a glass of wine at one of the other castmates.
A female?
Yes.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What?
But here's the thing.
That is uncool.
I mean, it was ugly, and I've been reading about it, but it made a ton of press. I mean, the New York Post picked it up. I mean, all the gossip rags picked it up.
Okay, so wait, the New Jersey housewives have table flipping in a restaurant.
We have wine throwing
at ladies' faces.
Yes.
Did he throw it on her dress or at her face?
I can't.
That's either way. That's rude.
She threw something
and
back
she threw
at him.
Water back at him.
I would have grabbed somebody else's drink and thrown that back at them. I'm not wasting my wine.
I'm really disappointed because Tarek, I mean, you know, you and I know Tark and
Yeah.
Michaela, and for years have been going to their events and supporting their events. We've been at their Oasis Winery when it was in operation, and
we've been to the polo matches.
Yep. I don't understand this behavior. I don't understand it. Is it like their whole financials? They just slid to financial nothingness, and so they're creating whatever buzz they can. I don't get it. But Chandler and I will never resort quite to that, will we, Chandler? Because we're making tons of money with the show.
We have a second reality show,
yes,
DC Cupcakes
on TLC, and
that's kind of cool.
I have not yet watched it.
Is it so exciting watching a cupcake bake for 30 minutes in an oven?
Our
or 10
engineer
minutes?
says it's unwatchable.
Completely
unwatchable.
Yeah, what'd you say, Andrew?
It's horrible.
Really?
It's horrible.
But Andrew, second season just announced today that they got, and good for, you know what, I support anything that's like DC and local, and that it's a local business. Now I can't get their cupcakes anymore because the line, like people, like tourists are coming in and taking photos outside. The line is, you know,
just crazy talk.
Yeah,
and it's right where I usually park my car to go to L2.
Yeah, that's a great little side street there.
Nobody knows about it.
And the DC Cupcakes is on M Street, so it's on the main drag, but towards the Key Bridge. It's like out towards that way, and the steps, the famous Exorcist steps.
Right. Now, there is one in Bethesda that never has a line.
Because that's Maryland.
It's Maryland, and I think that,
Not interesting.
And it's across the street from Sweet Green, and I think that crew, rather do
yes.
froyo
so
and
it's
salads
right in that Bethesda little quadrant there.
So if you want your...
Well, I was driving by through Georgetown the other day on the way to a client, and not only was the line wrapped like 2-3 people thick around the building, but there was like these placards. People have been passed out literature to read. Like a one-page flyer. No, I'm totally serious.
People don't know who the vice president is, but they know more about their cupcakes and their...
I actually was going to stop by and find out, like, what, is this the menu, is this the recipe, like, or, not the recipe, obviously, but is this the menu or a script of some kind, or like what, or just some random...
in all fairness to them, the minute they opened, they had a line. The minute they opened, they always had a line.
What are you shaking your head yes for, Mr. Engineer? You don't hang out in DC Cupcakes.
Don't
act like you know. We know. What?
It's actually called Georgetown Cupcake, but the show is called DC Cupcake.
Oh.
And they're actually really good to us charities. Like they donate
participate in everything, and it's a sister team. And I've interviewed them for City Shop Girl, and they're very nice. But you know, I don't.
Were they boring? I mean, how much drama is around a cupcake? I told you to put sarsaparilla in that.
Apparently,
damn
not enough to sign up for second season. I don't know how much you can watch about cupcakes.
I got 2 cupcakes right here that I know a lot of people want to see.
I can't believe that they're the ones, they're out of all the cupcake stores that are like up and running now. We had Cupcake Wars last year in the Washington Post. Nauseatingly covered it. And Georgetown Cupcakes, the one that got...
you know, everyone says Baked and Wired are much better.
I love Baked and Wired. I love Baked and Wired. Also in Georgetown.
And you know what? You should support them because they're having a tough time now because Thomas Jefferson Street is closed because they're fixing that bridge over the C&O Canal.
It's been for ages.
And so the foot traffic down, they're having a hard time getting the foot traffic.
All right, so if you're all out there in DC, support Baked and Wired, which is on the Thomas Jefferson Street. It's a one-way street. Sandwiched between K Street and M Street. It's a great, great, great little dive lounge, cupcake lounge place.
And so go there. Cakes and cookies. I love coffee cake.
Yeah, and phenomenal. Every time I go there, every time I go there and get like a mocha coffee, someone always makes a little white film heart on it.
Oh, they love you.
It's very sweet. It's very sweet.
Well, Kelly, with cityshopgirl.com is all they need to go on and sign up for the letter that we get every day.
Or read our blog, yes.
Thanks so much for coming on our show.
Great.
Thank you for the gossip.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. When we come back, we've got Jim Quiggle, who's the Communications Director of the National Coalition Against Insurance Fraud. You're listening to Chandler and Rhea on VID00039.
Perfect. Cool.